Hello, it's me again, Emily. Welcome back to my channel. So in this reading, we'll be looking into guidance meant for you, or what do you need to hear right now, what do you need to know right now. I'm not sure what we will call this, title this video, so we'll just see when I post it on YouTube. Alright, so if you'd like to see more from me, don't forget to like, comment, to tell me what you thought of this reading, and subscribe to see more from me and to support my channel. Alright, so I wrote down some messages as usual for each group, and group 3's took an interesting turn with the messages, and I've never taken this turn before, so it'll be a nice feeling to work out in the reading when we get to your group 3. And this reading, I'm just going to read freely with the cards. I feel like I just want to read with oracle decks right now, but we'll see when we get to the reading. And also, I'm really excited to film with the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck, because I haven't been with them for ages. They've been in England and I've been in South Korea. Just like this numerology card deck, they all came together, and the energy of the cards are just amazing. I love them. And my favourite card out of all of my tarot and oracle decks is in this deck. So I'm just so excited, if you can't tell already. But let's get into it. So over here we have group 1, group 2, and group 3. Take your time to choose which group is for you. Choose more than one group if you wish. If you don't hear a message in your group for you, continue watching until the end of your reading, as a message may pop up. If not, choose another group. Deep breaths in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. To choose which group is for you, timestamps will be in the description box, and let's get to group 1. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So this is your guidance meant for you reading, or what do you need to know right now. I don't know what I will call it, but we'll call it something. So here we are. So as usual, I wrote down some messages for your group. So if you don't resonate with these messages, continue watching with the cards. So group 1, I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. That song kept coming through, so I wrote it down. If you need to listen to it, then listen to it. I'm not sure who sang it, but I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. It's about removing the past from your life. Well, the past will always be with you, but it's all about, do you know what, I feel like telling you a story. So I have been through a lot. Well, that makes it sound like I've been through so much badness in my life, but it's not bad. While I was at uni, and uni was 2 years ago, and I was at uni for 6 years. And before I went on my holiday to Thailand, uni felt like it was very close with me still, in my thoughts, in my body and whatever, because I was at uni for 6 years and it was a big part of my life, and my social life was bad, yada, and that affected me so badly when I was there. And before going to Thailand, it was very close. But while I was in Thailand and after Thailand, I'm noticing now that uni in my memory is far away, whereas it used to be very close in my mind, and I could live life as if I was at uni still. But I was aware of that process, so I wasn't allowing myself to fall back into old behaviors, old thoughts, old ways of being. But now it just seems like it's behind a closed door, and it feels like another life that I will never live again. It's only up from here, it's only forward. And it feels like that's the kind of energy that we have here. Like a moment in your life was very close with you, and now it's so far behind you, you don't even recognize that person you were back then. It doesn't even compute, it doesn't even sit with you anymore, it doesn't resonate with you. And washing that man right out of your hair, it's removing It's like removing dandruff from your hair. It's removing dirt from your hair. It's removing paint if you were painting and it got into your hair. It's removing paint from your hair. It's removing old memories. Even going as far as cutting your hair off, shaving your hair off, to begin a new cycle in your life, to try a new style, be to tap in a new to tap into a new version of yourself. So take what resonates with that message, because it's about removing certain people from your life, noticing that you are far from who you used to be, or it could be to do with just shaving your hair off and incorporating a new style into your life. Ooh, they were some good messages right there, if I do say so myself. All right, so let's move on to your oracle cards. So as I said before, I feel like I'm just going to read from the oracle deck, but if I feel like I need to read from tarot, I will. So let's get into it. It's a group one. We have stop it. Every journey starts with a single step. You should notice that she's not looking back. She's got her head up, looking to the sky. She's got a bag in her hand, and she's naked, and it's like naked symbolizes that, okay, I'm going to allow myself to be vulnerable. I'm going to allow myself to be honest with life, with people, and to start brand new, create a new style for myself. You know, this suitcase is open, which means maybe this the suitcase is open and butterflies are flying out, which could signify that you're ready for this new challenge, this new cycle, ready for a new style as well. So this could be to do with your wardrobe. I'm getting here with change up your wardrobe, throw old clothes away, do some spring cleanings, buy some new shoes, throw out old shoes, get your hair done, you know, just do something different, because you need to enter into a new phase of your life, because this old phase isn't fitting you anymore. It's not sitting with you anymore. Maybe your old clothes don't fit you. Maybe you've put on weight or lost weight, and you need to buy clothes that are tailored to fit you. Maybe even going to a tailor and getting clothes made to fit your own body shape, and not going to an ordinary clothes shop, everyday clothes shop, and buying what everyone else is buying. You need your own unique, different clothing pieces to make a statement to life, to make a statement to people, or to just improve yourself as a whole. Like, yeah, we have nothing to prove, but we need to show that we are different, that we have evolved. You know, we have evolved from your past, you know. We can never be who we used to be. We can only move forward. We can only go up, you know. So suitcase as well. Maybe you're traveling and you don't know where you're going. You don't know what to do. You're just going with the flow, allowing yourself to get lost, to find yourself again. Because in life, we need to have these seasons in our life where we feel lost, and then we always find our way again. And adopting that thought process to a holiday, to a new experience in your life, can actually totally change your mindset. When I'm on holiday, I love to just walk down random streets, because I don't like to be where the tourists are. I just want to go, walk, just do whatever, get lost, to find my way back again. Sometimes, yes, I'll look at Google Maps, because maybe I strayed too far, and I don't know if there's any public transport in that area to get where I need to be. So always have Google Maps at hand. That is the main message here, group one. Google is your best friend. But anyway, we should allow ourselves to get lost, to find ourselves again. Maybe you were lost for a while. You felt lost for a while, and now you're finding your way back again. But there's just so many messages there. Just take what resonates. Take detours as opportunities. Take new journeys as exciting opportunities. You know, because she is looking up and is in awe at what she's seeing. We don't know what's developing around her as well. I forgot to mention that. We don't know what's developing around her. It could be anything. So anything could happen at this time. Just be open to the adventure, you know. And then we have power of attraction. Ooh, what are you calling in with these big steps, group one? Because we do have a couple here. So this could go back to the message of, I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. So washing someone out of your life, removing someone completely out of your life and out of your energy will help you attract someone who is meant for you, who is aligned with you. But first we have to go through our twists and turns. We must try different things. We must get lost to find our way again. We must transform ourselves as people, change our hair, change our clothes. You know, it's all a process to meet someone who's aligned with you. Do something that is aligned with you. You know, do something that totally connects with us. It mind boggles us because you weren't expecting it. You know, and so it's just important to be open to the changes that are happening within you, outside of you, around you, so that you can move towards things with an open heart and an open mind. Pandora's gift. Anything can happen, group one, during this time. And it's just all about opening Pandora's box and seeing what you will find. Because I don't know if Pandora's box is usually depicted as a bad thing or is it a good thing. I don't know. But some things in life can be good and some things in life can be bad for us. It's just how we view it. Because this person is moving forward optimistically. So we must view things optimistically. Even if it's a bad thing, maybe you can look at it in an optimistic way where you say, oh wow, okay, this is happening now. It's not really that good of a thing, but what is it teaching me? You know, I've been seeing a post on, I don't know, Facebook or Instagram that, you know, when we experience anger, it's teaching us boundaries. When we experience one negative emotion, it's teaching us another thing. So it's like, what are these gifts teaching you? What are these good gifts teaching you? What are the bad gifts teaching you? Because anything can happen in life. We just have to, well, not have to, but we have the choice to shift things on its head, or we can let it sink into our hearts and take it as everything is bad. Nothing good ever happens to me. Therefore, we are holding ourselves back because we are dwelling on the fact that this is a bad thing that is happening and we can't process it because we are just focusing on how bad it is. Everything that is bad can be transmuted into good if you allow yourself to do that. Because we can't be pessimistic all the time. Like, if we're pessimistic all the time, we will miss out on some opportunities for growth. Yeah, I know there are some things that are so bad that we shouldn't experience, and I'm not bypassing those extremely bad experiences. They're awful, and I'm sorry that may have happened to you. But we can go to counseling. We can do things where we can heal. And by doing that, we can wash that man right out of our hair. And the past will always be with us. It's just how we sit with the past, how we process the past, how we process what we've been through. So we can live more of a positive life, a more optimistic life, living from an optimistic point of view. Oh, wow. And then let me just use this deck because it's just really calling out to me right now. Okay, so what messages? Oh, we have, wow, discovery. Reawaken your sense of discovery. Yes. What will we discover in the process of removing something from our lives? What will we discover in the process of untangling something about our lives that we thought we couldn't get rid of? Because there's just so much to discover when we change our hair, when we change our outfits, when we go on an adventure, when we get lost in a different country and find our way back again. Because we can easily go to the touristy areas where they have posted reviews online on TripAdvisor, because I love to look at TripAdvisor, looking at the reviews and seeing what everyone has wrote and laughing at the reviews because some of them don't make any sense. Like, you've done your research before, why didn't you know that this hotel is too far from the main attractions? Come on. But anyway, what will we discover if we embark on a different journey from other tourists? You know, because we can't do, well, we can, but we need to have an adventurous streak about us, turning things on its head, questioning some things, going to art galleries, going to museums, doing this, that, the other. We need to inspire our minds because this person looks so inspired. She's looking at something in awe, like, oh wow, I never knew this before. So we need to become knowledgeable about a country. I don't know why I'm referring to a country right now, but maybe it is to do with traveling. We will learn different things about different countries. And who knows what we can discover, and who knows what we will be attracting into our lives. And then we have fear at the bottom of the deck. Should I put that down here? Yeah, let's put that down here. Fear is a natural feeling. Yes, we will feel fear at times, but what are we going to do with that fear? This person can look off into the distance, and instead of feeling the feeling of awe, she can feel fear, and she can go back to her old life thinking, oh, I can't do that. I am not brave enough. I am not good enough for this. But she is looking into the distance, and maybe she feels the fear, but she's going to feel the fear and do it anyway. So group 1, you need to feel the fear and do it anyway. I don't know what it is that you are going to be doing or going to be saying or whatever, but it's important to feel the fear and do it anyway, because you never know what you'll discover. Ooh, I get really warm, positive, exciting vibes from this reading, group 1. You're going on a path to a discovery. We're going on a trip on a little rocking ship, flowing through the sky, little Einstein. Oh yeah. And then let's go over to what deck shall we use next? And it's like with me not choosing a deck beforehand, and I'm thinking, oh, what deck shall we choose next? It's all about like picking and choosing and being excited about the different areas of your life, and incorporating different areas of your life to make a whole, and then ripping it apart. And it's just this whole idea of nothing is permanent, nothing is ever really stable. You can create something out of nothing. You can create a life out of nothing at first, and then it becomes something, and then you can take that away again, and then you can make something out of nothing again. So it's all about having that flexibility and not sticking to one way of doing something. Being flexible is important right now, group one. And even now, I'm saying this and I'm moving my body like a belly dancer. And you can pull off anything you want. You just have to have that mindset of, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. I'm getting the King of Wands card here. Let me just get it from the Lightseer's Tarot deck, because I love the King of Wands from this deck. Oh, look, it's right here. The King of Wands. He has, I look at this card and I hear the message of, I can and I will, just watch me. So it's adopting that mindset of, I can and I will. I have the confidence. I am brave. I am adaptable. So it's all about adapting to change and becoming that change, being one with the change, being one with the force, group one. You know. Oh, the force is with you, group one. And also, I said the word brave, but then it's like, what even is brave? Because people call me brave. I went to Thailand on my own. I keep mentioning Thailand in my readings. But anyway, I went to Thailand on my own. I've been to Malta on my own. I do a lot of things on my own. And people call me brave for doing that. But is it really me being brave? Or am I doing things that my soul is wanting me to do? Is craving, is calling me to do? And I'm just doing this because if I don't do it, then I'll regret it in life, in the future. And if I wait for people, then I'm just letting myself down, because then I'm waiting and waiting and waiting, and then a year comes, 2 years, 3 years comes, and we haven't even done what we want to do, what we wanted to do in the first place. Whereas if you do it on your own, you are a trailblazer. You are living the life that you've always dreamed of, that you've always wanted. And that's very important. Don't hold yourself back because other people are like, oh, wait for me. Oh, we can do this next year. And then next year comes and then it's like, I don't have the money. Oh, I'm going here instead. And then you discover that they have let you down. You've waited all these years only to be let down. Don't let yourself down by waiting for people, group one. Because that's the worst, you know? It is the worst. And what shall we use next? I feel like using this deck, so let's use this deck. We are picking and choosing. I am picking and choosing the cards, so you need to be picky and choosy as to who you let into your energy, who you let into your plans, who you let into your field, because people can ruin your optimistic stance because they come in with change of plans. They come in with, I don't feel well, let's cancel and do it another day. But you wanted to do it today and it's very annoying, it's aggravating, it's frustrating. Just go and do it. Be like, oh, I can't do it another day, so I'm going to go on my own and do it anyway. And then you have the best time ever. So, you know, don't be afraid of your own company, is what I'm getting at. Wow, guys, what journey are you going on right now? This is the Death card. We have discovery. We have every journey starts with a single step, and journey again. Woo! I'm getting the message of, we must accept the things that we cannot change and make moves towards the things that will enhance us, that will bring us joy, that will amaze us, because we can't sit by and let life pass us by. We have a whole world around us We have the whole world to explore. We have nature. We have animals to meet. We have um, different hotels to stay in and have different experiences in each hotel. You know, there's just so much to explore in this world, in this life. Don't hold yourself back. And we have this crow ripping off the skin off of this carcass, and it's like, live life so shamelessly that other people look at you and think, wow, this person is wild for doing this. This person is very strange for doing that. But you're living your best life, and other people are jealous. Other people can't leave their comfort zones because this is all they know. They are anxious to leave. They overthink things, but not you, Group 1. You are doing the most. Do the most, Group 1, you know? And then we have 3 of arrows, jealousy. Yeah, people can be jealous. That's their problem. It's not on you, it's on them. If they are jealous, if they feel some type of way about you doing what you're doing, people may try to shame you, to try to hurt you, to try to dishearten you. But no, you have the spirit of the lion, Group 1. You have the spirit of the lion, and you are not going to allow small-minded people, I want to say, to hold you back, to hurt your spirit, your energy, your heart, your mind. You need to explore, and you need to tap into that energy, you know. You need to tap into that heavy. Even we have the Knight of Vessels, eel. This eel is traveling on water, so you need to go on a, no, not need, but you could be going on a cruise. Maybe you are going overseas, maybe you're going on a plane, maybe you're going on road trips, whatever the trip looks like to you. I don't know why I'm getting this to ayahuasca, because it says you're going on a trip. So maybe it's a spiritual trip, maybe it's a physical trip, maybe it's a mental trip where you're learning and learning and learning and learning. But whatever the trip is for you, I hope you enjoy it, because this is to be enjoyed. It's like the more you go out of your hometown, the more you go astray from your old life, from your old friends, the more your mind opens up. You are opening your mind, Group 1, and don't let anyone shame you, to put you back in your box, to send you back to where you came from, because you need to expand, 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 expand. Don't let anyone hold you back. Don't let anyone call you out of your name. Exactly. Don't let anyone call you out of your name. Because I can, and I will. Oh, guys, I love this message so much. I love your energy. I love it so much. Ace of Bows. I just shuffled the cards. And Spark for Life. You are adding spark into your life, and you are adding adventure. That's what you need. Your energy needs adventure. Because maybe this is you staying in one place. You're hurting yourself by staying in one place, and it's the longer you stay, is the more restricted you feel, and the more uncomfortable you feel sitting with your energy, with your body. And it's like, is this the life I'm really living? I'm getting the word dissociation. It's like you may start to dissociate from your body, your mind, your energy, whatever it is, and it's not healthy. The message for you is to keep tapping into yourself, tapping into your energy, maybe telling yourself affirmations, daily affirmations, and saying to yourself, I can and I will. That's the main message here. I can and I will. And just watch me. Because people probably won't believe in you, won't believe that you're doing this, that, the other. But they're jealous, don't talk to them. You know, don't bother yourself with them, because other people can project their fears onto you, project their own worries onto you, project their own jealousy onto you, and it's easy to have those feelings settle into your energy, and then it becomes your ideas, like, oh, I'm scared to do this, I'm scared to do that, this person said that this thing can happen, so I'm going to believe them and not do my research on the thing. No, you may listen and walk away and then think, I'm going to do my research on this. So you will research, and you will fill your head with knowledge, fill your mind with knowledge of a place, of a thing, and you will empower yourself with knowledge, so that when you walk forward in life, you know what you're getting into, you know what you're doing, rather than going off a random opinion of some random person, you know. So empower yourself by doing your own research, so that you, when someone says, oh, you can't do this because of this, that, the other, because of my fear, because of my jealousy, because of my anxiety, when somebody says that, it's like, oh no, I've done my research, it's this, it's that, and that. And then you'll leave people's mouth wide open, because you will not sink into their fear, you will not entertain their fears, you will entertain your spirit, your energy for life, your optimism, your happiness. Your happiness is what matters, no one else's. No one else can make you happy but you. And also, I keep having these thoughts as well, so I feel like maybe these thoughts are here because I need to tell you. It's like people's scripts of saying, oh, you need to find happiness. Maybe you need to get yourself a husband or a wife, then you will find happiness. Start a family, then you will find happiness. But this isn't about finding happiness. You can't find happiness by settling for a marriage, settling to have a family, because it just seems like settling, well, in my viewpoint, I don't want to put my views onto you, but that's just settling. Like, I want to travel the world, I want to create a career for myself, reading tarot and helping people. I want to live by myself. I don't want to live with anyone. I want to do many, 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 many things. And so for someone to say, to find happiness is to meet someone, that's very restricting. We don't find happiness. We either are happy or we're not. And then if you're not happy, how can we create a life that adds happiness into our lives? You know, so don't allow anyone to tell you what happiness is. Ooh, okay. And then we have unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Exactly, listen to yourself. Coin, money will be coming to you. A path is being laid out for you, group 1, and it would be a shame for you not to take that path and see where it leads you. See what you discover. See what you are attracting into your life. See what magical gifts will be given to you. Because it's just so exciting. We can't allow others' fears to hold us back. And then we have apple. Temptation will test you. Exactly. Temptation is other people's fears. Temptation is the comforts of home, the comforts of your friends. Let me just grab this deck. I feel like one more wants to come out. But the temptation of making people feel better by staying, by not speaking up, by not being optimistic, going down to other people's points of view or level. It can be so tempting to do that, but we must always speak up for ourselves. We must always follow our intuition, follow our energy, follow our own path. Ooh. And then we have yoke. feeling tied down or frustrated, guys. Ooh. And whoa, candle. Wow, this is funny because all these cards are just falling out and it wants me to read it. So candle, you will be shown the way. Teardrops, great personal sorrow. Mule, someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Tankard, celebration, fun and enjoyment. Praise, secret admirer. Tulip, great passion. Peacock, beware of great pride. I feel like I need to stop there. Yeah, because when we have beware of great pride, don't be afraid to show yourself for who you truly are. You need to show all of your colours, and that means your haters, the people who show fear and want to project their fears onto you. You need to show your colours and show that you aren't going to allow their fears to penetrate you. You need to live out your passion with the King of Wands. What are your secret passions? What are you secretly yearning for? Go after that. You need to have fun. Someone is being extremely stubborn. So it's like someone's stubbornness, someone else's fears can hold you back. Let go, release. Because what other people say can hurt you. It's like you have to put on a suit of, well, not even that, because that's quite damaging, to be honest. You need to wash that man right out of your hair. Yeah. Release an old life to start anew. Candle, you will be shown a way. A path is opening up for you, group one. It'll be a shame for you to feel tied down and stay where you are, because a golden life is coming for you, or you are living it. So it's like I'm getting the message of no matter where you are in life, this period of your life is golden, and looking at it that way can bring great optimism into your life and to not bring you down. There's always a way out, group one. Even if bad things are happening, always look for the exit. Always look for an exit, because you have an adventurous spirit, and it's a shame that an adventurous spirit will be tied down for God knows how long in other people's fears, in your hometown, at home with your parents, whatever it looks like to you. And go out there and explore, because there's just so much to see. Oh my gosh, wow. You can't see me obviously because the phone is to the cards, but I have my eyes closed and my hands to my cheeks, and it's like I'm envisioning a life, a good life that I really want for myself. Like, yeah, I'm living the life that I wanted for so many years, so I'm happy to be in the present. But you can envision a life that you want as well while you are in the present, and not be completely taken by your imagination. So I'm just like, wow, I'm in awe. I could have this life. And you need to have that strong imagination with you, group one, because fear won't let you imagine. Like, yeah, it will allow you to imagine, but the worst parts of that situation is what you will imagine. Allow your imagination to run wild, but be careful. Other people's fears can impregnate into your mind, and then their fears can make their way into your imagination too. So separate yourself from those people who allow their fears to come in onto you, you know. Whew, I feel like one more card wants to be read, but which deck will I use? There's just so much to do, group one. There's so much opportunity for you, and it's like, oh, which one should I go for next? Which one should I do next? Oh, what's this or what's that? And to hold yourself back from that would be a shame. It would be an awful thing to do, you know. Oh, I feel like one more wants to come out. Oh my gosh. and I don't feel like the right deck is here with me right now. And it's like when you are in a situation where you don't feel like the right thing is with you, move on. Move on, group one, because that may mean that you aren't connected to a place or a person or a thing. Just remove that. Try your best to remove that from your life. Wash that man right out of your hair and keep moving until you find circumstances, people, feelings that connect with you the most. So upon that message, I don't feel like searching for a different deck. These are the cards that we have right now, so we are sticking to these cards, and we are going to feel happy with what we have on the table. So there are times where you feel like you don't connect with something, so then you will allow yourself to open yourself up to explore a different place. But then there are times where we are unhappy with what we have in front of us. So I feel like I said that wrong. So there are times where we are happy with the things that we have in front of us. So then we don't need to go out of our way to explore something new. And there are times where we don't like the things that are in front of us. So then we will take it upon ourselves to find something new, to discover new things, because we don't want to stay tied down to these things that we don't like. Whew. Group one. Wow. And that last thing I said, it's like, that's the end of the messages now, because I am happy with everything that I said. I am happy with the amount of cards that we have on the table. We don't need to over-explain ourselves, group one. We are going to do this, and we are going to do it because it will make us happy. It will fulfill our energy. So why should I over-explain myself to anyone as to why I'm not taking any more cards now, as to why felt like I needed the other decks to add more messages. Sometimes we just need to know why we want something and not explain why to others. Oh, wow. And with that, group one, that is the end of your reading. I hope these messages made sense to you and you can incorporate what I said into your life. These are very powerful messages. I really feel this for you. I just feel nothing but love for life right now reading this. You need to have a life that you love and forget everyone else, because everyone else, maybe they don't know what they want. Maybe they live their life on fear. Maybe they live their life through what other people are telling them to do. But we can't live that life, group one. We are different. Alright, yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye! Hi group 2, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So this is your guidance meant for you reading. I might change the title, might not, who knows. But group 1's message, I loved group 1's messages. They were amazing. So let's see what we can pick up for you. So group 2, I'll just read these messages. If you don't resonate with what I wrote down, continue watching with the cards. So group 2, what makes you feel sexy? Wearing heels, eating good food, dancing, do that some more. It's about tapping into your energy. I don't feel the need to say body. It's all about your energy within and the energy you exude. While I was shuffling for your cards, I was moving my body and I was feeling that energy within me, and I was like, wow, this needs to be spoken about. It cannot go unsaid. Your energy speaks louder than words, group 1, and you cannot allow anyone to contaminate your energy, because your energy is very potent. So it's all about getting to know your energy, sitting with your energy, meditating, journaling, dancing, whatever you enjoy, do that, because it's important to, at this moment, understand your energy, understand yourself, because then and only then you can exude what's within, because maybe right now you are exuding chaos. Maybe chaos or sadness, or I don't know, whatever you're feeling. And it's all about trying to center yourself, center your energy, getting into the energy. I don't know why I didn't feel the need to say body. Maybe your body's fine, but your energy could do with lifting, I guess. But let's start off with your oracle cards. I might not use tarot, but we'll see what we are connected with. So inner trust, guys, my favorite card in all of my decks. Inner trust. Inner trust, inner trust, inner trust. You need to sit with your energy and be one with your energy, be one with the force group too. You need to trust yourself above all others, because you have to live with yourself at the end of the day. Every day we spend with ourselves is the day where we can live our best lives, or is the day that we can really listen to ourselves. It's a day where we can feel comfortable with ourselves. So it's all about merging with the energies that you have lived with, that you are living with, that you could live with, and sit with it all. Sit with it, trust it. Be like, okay, I used to feel this, but I don't feel it now, but this is how I do feel now, and I must trust what I feel now so that I can do with that feeling what I will, and live the life that is true to my energy. Live the life that is true to your energy group too, because other people's energies aren't like your energy. You tend to trust yourself above all others, and that's the most important quality to have. And she seems very mysterious. This is the High Priestess card for me. It's about maintaining mystery and not allowing everyone to have access to your energy, because not everyone should have access to your energy. Not everyone should be in your environment. It's like looking at your environment. Does it connect with you? No, throw it away or move away from it. Does it connect with me? Yes, it does. I'm going to keep that, and it will help me along my journey of life. So trust yourself, be observant as well of people, of places, of things. And it's like you're gathering information, analyzing that information, and coming up with your own conclusions, because your own conclusions are right. You need to know that on many things you are right. Don't second guess yourself, group 2. Don't gaslight yourself. Don't gaslight yourself, group 2, because that's not going to be helpful in this moment. You have to look at what's going on around you, analyze it, and make your own conclusions. Ooh, where's the deck key? And then let's see what other messages we can get with your oracle deck. We have softly tender to the touch. And then we have, what the messages do we have? No, that's not it. Whoa, we have heaven sent. And then we have the owl. Be the hunter and not the hunted. Your crown chakra, your third eye, are highlighted so much right now, and even the throat chakra and even the heart chakra, because softly tender to the touch. She is pure emotion. She is empathetic. She is someone who is so soft and so gentle. So sensitive as well, but not sensitive as in, if you tell me this, I'm gonna cry. if you say something that I don't like, I'm gonna cry at everything. It's about being sensitive to energy, being sensitive to other people's feelings, you know, being empathetic and seeing how things sit with you. And don't hurt yourself in the process, because this person can be easily hurt. Yeah, I know that I said that this person isn't going to cry at everything that's been said to her, but it's important to put yourself in environments that doesn't um, uh, bring on strong emotions where you will cry all the time. Like if you are uh, speaking to someone who is constantly putting you down, do you stay in that environment and take what's being said to you until you become that person? It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Or are you going to see and hear that someone is saying all this stuff about you, and are you going to say something about it or walk away and never see that person again? Because this person knows how to um, tend to her emotional needs. So if she needs to walk away from this person because they're saying this and that about her, she will. And if she needs to say something but empathetically, then she will. It's all about trusting the words that you speak, trusting what your mind tells you. With heaven sent as well, trusting what your mind tells you. You know, so it's like you're vibrating at a high frequency right now. I'm getting like maybe you are a caregiver, and maybe like a support worker or a nurse or something that needs you to be empathetic and open to other people's needs. It's all about being that advocate for the other person, making sure that what they are telling you, what you are saying, how you are feeling and how the other person is feeling is being expressed. Because this person is expressing tears, she is expressing herself. So what you see needs to be expressed in a empathetic, loving, kind way, and not you. We don't have that card. Not you absorbing what you are witnessing and keeping it to yourself, and all of the bad stuff is being kept with you and you are sitting with it and you are not expressing it. That's damaging and unhealthy. We must express ourselves. We must cry if we need to. We must say things nicely, softly, sweetly at times. Sometimes you can be hard. Sometimes you can be soft, you know. I'm getting an adaptable energy here. We must adapt to our environment and act accordingly. Do we need to observe and then express softly, or do we need to observe and sit with it quietly? It's all about a balancing act and trusting that what you witness, we are dealing with it in an effective way. I can't remember what I said, so I feel like I was just going around in circles, then that's why I paused. We must make wise decisions. Keep your eyes open, group 2. And listen to the messages that are being downloaded to you. Communicate effectively and move from the heart. Oh, wow, okay. And then let's move over to your other deck. What messages do group 2 need to hear right now? Whoa. Wow, wolf. A deep connection. Oh wow. And then we have owl at the bottom of the deck. Pay attention to the winds of change. So owls are intuitive, they are observant, They see things from different points of view, and that's important with the owl to, wow, okay, yes, that's important with the owl to see things from different points of view. So someone can come to you with a problem, and you are not like, I'm not going to side with this person, and I am not going to take sides with the other person. I'm going to turn things on its head, and I'm going to see things from this way and that way, and I'm going to communicate that maybe, and I won't put myself in a position where I will agree with everything wholeheartedly. It's just how you see things and what your intuition tells you to do, because we can't live life based on what other people want us to say, do, feel. You know, we feel how we feel, we say what we say, and we think how we think. You know, so it's just all about connecting with this side of yourself, this intuitive, observant side of yourself, and having that air of mystery around you, even though you may be crying with the person, even though you may be offering words of wisdom, words of encouragement. You know, we can't give all of ourselves to everyone. You know, we must hold bits of ourselves back, because if we give everything away, then there'll be nothing for us to have for ourselves and to keep for ourselves. You know, so it's all about what will you give to others and what will you keep for yourself. Okay, so let's move over to your other deck. So we have King of Bows. That's interesting, because the King of Wands came out for the first group, but from a different deck. Let's see what other messages. We have the King of Arrows, observation, being observant, it's like, as I was saying before, observing and computing what you are observing, because the arrows, which is the sword suit, this could be to do with communication, all things online, research, computers, you know. So it's like, what are you observing and how are you computing everything that you are observing? You may seem soft to other people, you may seem sensitive to other people, but are you really that sensitive that you can't compute the environment around you? People may think that you are one way, but you are really another way. You are knowledgeable, you are observant, you can easily remove yourself from situations when your energy doesn't like it there anymore. So sometimes maybe people can be surprised by your actions, and then they may think that you could be heartless, but you are doing things in a heartfelt way all the time, and people may think that you are cold at times, but no, you are doing it for the good of yourself and the good of the people around you, or whatever you're doing, because I'm saying you're doing it for that sake, but you know what you're doing at all times, because you have inner trust here, and you are trusting your internal guidance. It's like having one situation for other people, and you're there, and everyone's doing things one way, and then something's telling you, no, I'm not doing it that way, I am doing it this way. So maybe people feel that you don't follow instructions and you're just being ignorant, but you are not being ignorant. You are not an ignorant person. Group 2. There's a lot to you. The snake sheds their skin. Oh yeah, that goes with the message of being cold as well. It's like maybe people see you, or maybe you are seeing another person as a snake. But snakes are very wise. You know, they change with their environment. I'm getting like, if you get a snake and you put them in a small tank, I don't know which snake it would be or whatever, they grow with their environment. So if you put them in a small tank, they grow small. But if you put them in a big tank, they grow bigger. But if you don't put them in a tank at all, they will grow the size of the house. So it's all about you fitting with your environment. How does this environment feel for you? Does it enable you to grow as an intuitive being, or does it not enable you to grow your intuitive gifts to grow? Maybe it's all about you observing your environment that you're in and acting accordingly. I feel like I said that message before, because you can't ignore your intuition, you can't ignore those tugs and pulls. So listen to yourself, group 1 is the message. A very long-winded message at that. And then let's get to your tarot. Wow, we have the devil at the bottom of the deck. I was kind of getting that energy. What is restricting your energy? Observe it and make decisions accordingly. Oh my gosh. King of Swords, yes, the King of Arrows. But let's get the Ace of Cups, doing things from the heart. You are not heartless, group 2. You are all heart. One more card. The Magician. Wow. You are receiving a... Wow, okay. Wow. The 5 of Swords. Okay. It's like other people are telling you this, that, the other with this crow on this person's shoulder. It's like the devil on the shoulder. Someone can be saying this, that, the other, and you could have the option to believe them, or you can be like, no, I am not listening to this, so I will become this person who's free of this person, you know, and I will live life on my own terms because I felt that I should leave. So what are you being told? Do your own research. Do your own research. Become knowledgeable. Did I say do your own research? I feel like a lot of group 1's messages are coming into this group. So I don't know if I said do your... Yeah, I did say do your research with the King of Arrows. Do your own research so people can't say that this is that and the sky is green, the sky is pink. Well, sometimes it can be pink, but for the purposes of this reading, the sky is green, the sun is blue, the sun is black. And no, I am not going to listen to this. I am going to do my own research, only to discover that the sky is blue, the sun is yellow, the moon is black. And then you will but if somebody comes up to you spewing something that's totally ridiculous, you can say you've done your research on this and you've figured this, that, the other out. And you can shock people by that, because some people want to bring you down by pretending that they are knowledgeable. Not pretending, but maybe acting like they know more than you. But you are observant and you have observed this, that, the other. You are knowledgeable enough to do your own research to come up with this. So you are not stupid. That's the kind of message I'm getting here, group 2. You are not stupid. You are not an idiot. You are wise beyond your years. You are knowledgeable. You are empathetic. You are not cold. You are a very warm person, but it just depends on who you are around, because not everyone deserves your heart. Not everyone deserves your knowledge. Not everyone deserves your insight. And it's only a matter of time until you meet the people who will appreciate you, who you can connect with, you know. And then let's move on to your last card. Wow, we have woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. That's giving High Priestess. Rainbow, the most difficult part of the situation is over. And Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. Wow. Someone can tell you that the rainbow is black and grey, and white. But really the rainbow is red and yellow and pink and green, orange and purple and blue. So that goes in the message into the message I said earlier, which is do your own research. And also, something can be quite obvious to you and to everyone else, yet someone could say that it's not that, it's the other thing, and other people can believe them even though it's right in their face. But you, group one, group two, you are not stupid. That's the message I'm getting here. Group two, you are not stupid. Things can be so obvious and you can still get led astray. Things cannot be so obvious but you can still be led astray. Don't allow yourself to be led astray. You know, allow yourself to shed the skin of someone. Allow yourself to shed the skin of what isn't connecting with you. Keep your eyes peeled, because you are dealing with a stubborn, aggressive person. There could be an Aries or a Capricorn, I guess. Wow. I feel like those messages are very in your face. But those are the messages I'm getting anyway. So I feel like that will be the end of your reading. So thank you for watching. I hope you can take what I mentioned and incorporate it into your life. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye! Hi group 3, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So this is your guidance meant for you reading. I might change the title when I upload, but as usual, I wrote down some messages for your group, so I'll read the messages first. And if you don't resonate with these messages, continue watching with the cards. So group 3, your messages are so different from what I usually write. So I'll just read it first and then I'll talk about it. So I was getting the Hawaiian sounding music and the sound of bubbles from the SpongeBob, and then I wrote Krabby Patty, and then I was struggling with this message because I was like, what does this even mean? I was getting the cards for all the groups and I was like, what? I'm confused. And then it hit me with the Krabby Patty. The Krabby Patty is a secret formula, and there may be something that you need to figure out or you're trying to figure out. And then because I drew a lot of arrows as well, and then I drew another arrow. Arrows make me think of a board full of clues. And then I heard the song, there's a stranger in my house. It took a while to figure out. There's no way you could be who you say you are. You gotta be someone else. So that song is playing. And it's taken me a long time to figure out these messages. So with stranger in my house, it took a while to figure out. There's no way you could be who you say you are. You've got to be someone else. So maybe there's a lack of trust in somebody and you're doing your research and you're trying to figure them out. And it's like I wrote down a board full of clues. So very, very strong right now. it's on the one hand, not everyone is made to collaborate with you because some people have other agendas, and then there are other people you can work with so well that it gets things moving, and it makes sense with the chariot being a bit fluffy because someone with not the best intentions can take you off the path that you were working on with each other, and it's like they don't want you to work something out. They don't want you to be on the right path. So it's like, what even is the chariot? Sorry, I'm probably making you busy right now, but what even is the chariot? What? I could just throw it away right now, but we're not going to do that. I don't want to lose a card from this deck again. But it's like it could be like they're trying to put you off path, trying to throw you off balance. Well, it's all about figuring out who or what is trying to throw you off the path, you know? Um, So it's all about following your. I'm getting like body instruction through. Listen to yourself. Listen to the guidance that is being provided for you, and keep moving towards that because it won't lead you astray. The Seven of Swords is giving leading astray. But if you follow your internal compass, you won't be led astray. I feel like these are very cryptic messages and very really. But yeah, this is it. Because I was going to try and change the message just then. I just found myself thinking, oh, maybe I should just change the message, and maybe this Seven of Swords means something else, and I'm just being dramatic and this. But no, that's you questioning yourself. That's you doubting yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Group 3. I was doubting this reading, but it is what it is, you know? And then we have red, period of prosperity and abundance. Force is working exactly. Force is working against you, and you need to cut it out somehow. Sun, what did I say before the sun? I didn't see the sun when all your cards fell out, as I said in the beginning. I was just seeing the sun and the moon. And then we have third perch, waiting to move. Happy or letter. Oh, so the beauty there. So, I'm getting sitting with it with the bird. The bird is perched and comfortable. And instead of racking your brain thinking, how can I figure this out? Become one with the tree and just sit with it. That is a big message today with all of the collective. Become one with the force. Become one with the tree. Become one with this. Become one with that. Because sometimes there's nothing that we can do. Sometimes something will reveal itself naturally. The sun is natural, and sometimes we have to look and look and look for clues. But I feel like it's not necessary because they will trip up one day, or it will trip up one day, and it will reveal themselves for what they really are. You know, they will spill the bean, spread it open, and it looks like it's spilling everywhere. They will reveal themselves and they will spill their own bean as to what's going on. Because you can think and think and think, oh, what is this? What is that? What's going on here? Why is it like this? But if we just sit with it and trust that whatever will happen, they will reveal themselves. It may not be tomorrow, next week, next month, it may be next year or 2 years. Sometimes it's like that, you know. It's about trusting the process of life as well. That things will reveal themselves when they are supposed to reveal themselves. And look, we have 2 7s again. Crown, chapter, 3 7s, and another 7 here. And then 7 plus 1 equals 8. Energy for good life. And yeah, I'm getting energy for good life. And you're feeling the energy that something is off. Yeah. So 7 7 7 7 7. Your crown chakra is open, and it's about allowing the message to come through. Oh, I forgot this card, this card. No wonder it's still finished. Let's get one more card. We have universe always being hard.